John chapter 9. John chapter 9. I'd like to say, I'm glad it's all these men in the choir. Amen. Amen. Singing brothers. John chapter 9. I'll be reading from the New American, New International Version. The text. Once we're there, signify by saying amen. Amen. As he went along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciple asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither this man nor his parents sinned, said Jesus. But this happened so the work of God may be displayed in him. As long as it is day, we must do the work of him who sent me. Night is coming when no man can work. While I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. After saying this, he spit on the ground, made mud of the saliva, and put it on the man's eyes. Go, he told him, and wash in the pool of Siloam. This word means sent. So the man went and washed and came home seeing. His neighbors and those who formerly seen him begged and asked, isn't this the same man who used to sit and beg? Some claimed that he was. Others said, no, he only looked like him. But he himself insisted, I am the man. How then were your eyes open? They asked. He replied, the man they called Jesus made some mud and put it on my eyes. He told me to go wash to Siloam and wash. So I went and washed, and then I could see. Where is this man? They asked him. I don't know, he said. For a few moments, Sister Proctor, I want to talk from the subject. Let your life speak louder than your testimony. Let your life speak louder than your testimony. Can we work with that, Sister Council? Everybody should have a testimony. Amen. I'm not going to take away the power of the testimony, Deacon Boy. I can't take away from the power of the testimony, Deacon Carter, because every believer should have a testimony. Amen. But a testimony shouldn't be louder than the life that you live. Amen. If you tell folks how good God is, your life should have shown. If you say God will make a way out of nowhere, every now and then you should let people know that despite where I am, God is still in control. See, that's why when you have a testimony, you also, Sister Hopkins, got to have a life that reflects that same testimony, because as believers, sometimes you're not always going to have good days. But the same people that shouted when you had a good day ought to be the same folks that see you shout like you're crazy when you have a bad day. You have anybody in the building that they realize that my testimony may not be much, but I got a life that I can tell people by not saying a word that God is able to do everything but fail. What you mean, brother? If you look at the lives of many of us in here, we should have been cut off, been killed, been put down a long time ago, left for half dead. But there's about 10 of us in here, and I make 11, that God had to step in when he did. You can say my life will speak louder than my testimony. I can't tell y'all my testimony, but look where he brought me from. I can't tell you all that he's done for, but look what he's doing through me. Don't have anybody here that can say, I remember that I didn't have a house. I can remember I didn't have a car. I can remember when I didn't know that my next bill was going to come. I didn't know if I was going to see my child again, if I was going to live to see another day. But thanks be to God. Look at my life can speak all by itself. Do I have anybody in here? Say my life never matched up the verb and the subject again. My life never went across the state. My life never been to the White House, but my life been through some stuff. And I'm glad to know my life don't look like what I've been through. But it'll always be louder than my testimony. We should all have a testimony. A testimony, when you look at it from a legal standpoint, it is a statement, declaration of a witness under oath, affirmation. Usually in court, people make a testimony. It's evidence in support of the fact, a statement, or proof of something. When you got testimony, it proves something. It's your testimony. Everybody, when you go to court, you make a statement, that's your testimony. It's open declaration or profession of your faith. But usually, from a godly perspective as believers, our testimony should speak volumes to who our God is. And many times we think a testimony is just telling others what God has done for us. But in telling others what God has done for us, our testimony should point people back to Christ. What are you trying to say? God has delivered you from cancer. God has provided for you. God has kept you when others got laid up. God did keep you in your right mind. But that's just not the end of the story. Make sure you point back that it all happened because of a God in your life. Do I have anybody to say, yes, God done some stuff, but the stuff wouldn't have happened if I didn't have a God? I know you're smart. I know you wrote the paper. I know you worked 30 years. But if it had not been a God in your life, there's somebody else just as smart as you. Somebody else worked the same job and died because of the fumes. There's somebody who went to the same doctor but died from the same cancer. Don't you know your testimony is good for you, but it should point somebody else back to the point that I have a testimony because of what happened on Calvary. We all should have a testimony. A couple of things a testimony should not do. First of all, a testimony is not for your glory. Amen. Don't get so saved. Yeah. Get so holy, or your crease is too sharp that you begin to take the glory for yourself. When God gives you a testimony, it's not for your glory. It's not for you to show off. It's not for you to boast and brag. Not for you to look down on other folks that's struggling with the stuff that you used to struggle with, or you can struggle in the closet with and nobody know you still struggle with. The testimony is not for your glory, first of all. I thank God we can quote 2 or 3 scriptures. Thank God we've been to the schoolhouse. I thank God that we make it $2 or $3 an hour. But guess what? It's not about you. Testimonies are not to be debated. Because you look at this text here, the blind man, first of all, his family and friends, they say, isn't this the one that used to be blind? Come on, Dad. And then later on, if you pick up around 13, they took him to the Pharisees, they took him before the Pharisees, and they also debated about what had happened in his life. Listen, when God do something in your life, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You ain't paying for it, don't worry about it. I ain't got to justify why I got to do it in birth. I ain't got to justify why I drive this. I ain't got to justify why I live here. Because when I was sleeping on the bridge, you didn't come see about me. When I didn't have food on the table, you didn't provide for me. When I didn't have nobody to come visit me in the hospital, you wasn't there. And now God is giving me a testimony. I don't have to prove that. It's not to be debated. A lot of people want to challenge why God is. Listen, God done it because he's God. He wasn't there when he put the planets in the sky. He wasn't there when he caused the grass to grow. He wasn't there when God opened the sea. You don't know why God is doing what he's doing with people and in their life. You have a testimony. You don't have to debate about it. Not only is it not for your glory and not to be debated, but testimony are not to make you self-righteous. Don't forget you were just blind a few days ago. The blind boy that was born blind, the text says he was born blind. And because he was blind, he wasn't so saved and so self-righteous that he forgot that he was blind. He just stood and let people argue about who he was. He insisted, I'm the man. But many times when God bless us, make a way for us, deliver us from some things, Sister Anderson, we forget where God has brought us from. And we become self-righteous. Don't forget, because you're not smoking crack now, you don't know how to mix it up. But don't forget, because you don't smoke reefer. That's for the old folks. Y'all call it new stuff, but the old folks that was born in the 70s, 80s call it reefer. Because you don't smoke reefer, don't mean you don't know where to find a dime in a liquor bag. That's old talk too, because y'all buy ounces now. I bathe myself and bathe my sin. Don't forget, because God has delivered you from some stuff. Don't forget that just a few days ago, you was blind. This blind boy that was born blind, he didn't just been put down on other folks and become self-righteous because God has given him sight. Listen, you ought to praise God that you once was blind and now you see. God didn't bless you for you to look down on somebody else, to belittle somebody else. I don't care if they have no saggy pants, a tattoo on their face, nose and their earrings, lip and mouth. Don't you know it's good that they're in the house of God? Because if it had not been for the grace of God, we would be somewhere still in the ditches of sin, somewhere by the wayside. But God is able to make a way. So when God bless you to come out some stuff, don't become self-righteous. This blind boy that was born blind, they challenged him, his friends, his family, those around him. They said, some say it looked like him, some say no, they just look like him. That's not him. But he insisted, I am the one. Listen, when people see you come out some stuff, they don't want to believe the power of your God, because they know the depth of your condition. I don't care how bad you are in your stuff, God is able to pick you up. God is able to turn you around. God is able to do great things in your life. So having a testimony is good, but having a lifestyle is better. I'm so glad that I got a lifestyle that I don't have to say a word. See, when you got the lifestyle, you don't have to tell nobody you're a preacher. When you got the lifestyle, you don't have to tell nobody you're a deacon. When you got the lifestyle, you don't have to tell nobody I'm a member of Tremont Temple or I'm a Christian. Let your light shine among God's people, and God will do the rest. I'm going to give you 3 points. I'm going to get out of here. Point number 1. You don't have to tell your story. Just live out the story. The blind man here, Brother DeAndre, the text said that when others saw him, they began to say, isn't this the one that was born blind? And some said it only looks like him. And matter of fact, they went and got his parents a few verses later, and they asked his parents, and they said, he's of age. He can speak for himself. See, when God has brought you out some stuff and you got a testimony, you ain't got to tell everything God done for you. Because there's some folks around you, my Mariah Lodge, can't handle everything that God done for you because they're not in a place to handle some stuff that God done for you. Because if everybody knew all the stuff you used to do, they would be ashamed to sit by you, but you just let your light shine. I can't tell you my story. I can tell you some stuff, but that's some stuff I can't tell you, because there's some people that you look at sanctimonious, they never sinned, but back in the day, before Facebook, before pictures, before camera phones, before people could get messages before you get home, they done some stuff too. Church believers gotta understand when God gives you a testimony, first of all, you don't have to, you just live out the story. I can't tell you the story, just live out the story. You don't have to tell the story number 2, because people know where you came from and what God brought you through. Don't think you the only one know your husband doing what he's doing. But don't think you the only one know that your child is doing what they're doing. But don't think you the only one know you got cancer you told two people don't tell nobody, and they told two people and told them don't tell nobody. Everybody know what you've been through. You don't have to tell nobody, because when people see that same person that they whispered about, still got a praise. That same folks they tweeted about and talked about, and you still got your head up and your chest out. Don't you know that only strengthens who you are in God? Because there's some people that think you should have had a nervous breakdown. There's some people that think you should have killed yourself a long time ago. You should have quit, should have gave up, should have ran away, should have thrown in the towel. But when you got God in your life, and He have changed you, have given you your sight, you can say stuff like the blind boy, it is I. Do I have anybody here that people can't believe what you've been through? Have anybody here that you told a story that you've been going through what you're going through a long time, and you can walk around the crowd and you still got a smile on your face? People don't know how you make it. Listen, I'm not making it on my own strength, but it's because I serve a God. So you don't have to tell a story. Just live out the story. You don't have to tell a story because people know where you came from, where God you brought you out of. And number three, your life will speak when you can't talk. When you can't speak, your life will speak for you. That's the people you ain't got to tell. They ain't got to tell you they blessed. Mother McLaurin ain't got to tell you she blessed. When she's 101, push the 102. I don't care what she's been through in her life, she's blessed. I look at Deacon Brian sitting up here looking good for 92, and he's at church going out here to church before I leave here, and after I leave, open up and close it, and still got strength to set the back up, put table and chairs out. Don't you know he's blessed? When I look at some of you single mothers that have raised 2 or 3 kids and they get one child support check, and the child has missed one meal, don't you know you blessed? Now stop getting mad about what he didn't do and thank God for what he done for you. Don't you know you already blessed? When I see people that have had cancer, have sickness in the body, and you still looking good, got all your hair, and people that got good health walk 2 or 3 miles a day, look worse than you. Don't you know you blessed? When you got a child that has made 1 A, B, or C, stay in trouble, and you done all you could to take care of them, and you still got a roof over your head, and lost no property, nor have lost your mind. Don't you know you blessed? Do I have anybody here that my life will speak for me when I can't sell word? I couldn't go to college myself, but all my babies don't walk across the stage. Do I have anybody in the building that say my life will speak louder than my testimony? They have a life that speak louder than your testimony. The story told here in our text today about a blind boy. He was born blind. And when you're going through stuff, people begin to categorize you by your condition. I remember a man, at the time I was raised in Talladega, Alabama. There was a man named Peter, we called him Peter Rabbit. And you didn't know him, but you say, you know the one that rides around in the wagon. Sometimes people categorize you by your condition. That they call him the blind boy or the crippled boy or whatever your condition is. People categorize you by your condition. But this boy went through his whole life. Couldn't see what mama looked like when she patted him on his back. He couldn't see his friends that they played outside. Couldn't see how to catch the ball. But one day, he met a man by the name of Jesus. And I start to tell you that I don't care how long you've been blind, Deacon Ellison, if we ever come across a man by the name of Jesus, you can let people talk about you, sterilize your name, but when you meet Jesus for yourself, he's able to make wide ways for you, able to open eyes that have been closed. And when Jesus met the man, he would do some stuff that people think crazy. I don't care how you do it, God, just do it for me. I don't care how you bless me, just bless me indeed. He didn't send him to the eye doctor. He didn't go get 2 for 1. He didn't go get a new pair of glasses. But Jesus did some crazy stuff, Deacon Jakes. He got some mud. And Sister Judy Johnson, he spit in the mud. See, that would have been enough for some of you to miss your blessing because he spit on some mud and tried to get close to you. I stopped by to tell about 10 of y'all, God trying to do some crazy stuff in your life, and you keep running away from it. But if God spit in the mud, spit in the dirt and make mud to help my condition. If you ain't been through what you're going through long enough, when you go through it long enough, you will try anything. This man was born blind. When Jesus spit on the ground, made mud, and he rubbed it on his eyes, this very boy that was once blind, it said he went home seeing it. In other words, when he spit in the mud, made the mud put on his eyes, as he went home, he began to see stuff he never seen before. Do I have anybody here that when you met Jesus for yourself, you begin to see stuff that you didn't see before? I can see why the songwriter said, I once was blind, but now I see. I can see blessings in my life when I used to still beg for more. I used to see breakthrough. I can see breakthroughs now. I used to wonder when God was going to show up. See, the small stuff in your life mean a lot when you can have open eyes. See, some of you trying to find out a blessing and want God to bless you. If you open your eyes up in the morning, that's a blessing right there. If God gave you breath in your body, that's a blessing right there. You don't have to have a Mercedes, Sister Cookie. You don't have to have a 30,000 square foot house. But if you get breath in your body, can move your hands, and can pat your feet, don't you know you already blessed? This blind boy, they tried to challenge, they debated who it was, but his life could speak louder than his testimony. His testimony was, he once was blind, but now he can see. But his life was, now he can see things that he never seen before. He never said a mumbling word, but I am he. I stopped by to tell you, when God bless you Tremont, when God bless you Savannah, stop trying to prove to folks who your God is. Just let your life speak for you. But not only was this blind boy, was somebody that never said a mumbling word, but there was somebody else when they put him before the crowd, he never said a word. They talked about him, he didn't say a word. They scandalized his name, he didn't say a word. I wish I had somebody here that said, if you just learn to hold your peace, God will fight your battle. Stop arguing with your boss. Stop arguing with your spouse. Stop arguing with your friends. Stop arguing with your haters. Because Jesus, he never said a mumbling word. He went to Pilate and didn't say a word. He went to Caiaphas and never said a word. He went back to Pilate and didn't say a word. He went to the Jewish leaders and he didn't say a word. But yet they still told him, you got to carry your own cross. I stopped by to tell about 10 of y'all. If you prepare to carry your cross, God will take care of you. But you got to deny yourself and pick up your cross and carry your cross and carry your cross. Sometimes you got to walk by yourself and carry your cross. You got to cry the midnight hour. Even Jesus, as he carried the cross, he fell down, but God picked him up. The Bible said when his cross got so heavy, he sent a black man by the name of Syrian to help him carry his cross. So when your burdens get too heavy for you to bear, every now and then God will send somebody your way to help you carry your cross. But in carry your cross, that's not the end of the story. Because as he carried his cross, they forgot how he fed the 5,000. They forgot how he raised the dead. They forgot how he saved the people. But one thing about it, when you got God on your side, you just don't stop when it feels good. Because Jesus didn't stop when it felt good. He let him put the nails in his hand. I wish I had somebody here that said, I'm so glad that he didn't stop because it felt good. Because the same Jesus that let him put the nails in his hand is the same Jesus that let him put the nails in his feet. And because he done it for you, he done it for me. He didn't say a word. They whipped him with the cat o' nine tail.
flesh came off his body. He didn't say a word. I wish I had somebody here say, I want to fight back. I want to say something, but I'm going to let my life speak for me. Do I have anybody in the building say, what I'm going to do don't compare to what Jesus went through as he hung on the cross, blood running down his body, blood running off his face. He didn't do it for himself, but Sister Anna, he did it for you, and he done it for me. The Bible said, I can't make this stuff up. He hung there from the 6th to the 9th hour. They made fun of it. They put a crown of thorns on his head. And can you see him as he looked up to his daddy and say, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? He hung there, agonized and prayed. But the Bible said he died. Anybody know he died? He died that we can praise God. He died that you can have a life to tell others that God is still living. And after he died, there was a tomb that Joseph had, and Nicodemus took him off the cross there with his mother Mary, and he put him in a borrowed tomb. And when you borrow a tomb, that means you're going to give it back, because after 3 days, all night Friday night, all night Saturday, I wish I had a witness here that know that early on Sunday morning, he got up with all power in his hand. What are you saying, Reverend? All I'm saying is let your life speak louder than your testimony. They think you should be down, but lift them up. They think you have a pity party, but praise his name. They tell you to quit, but keep on going. What are you saying? I can't say it in words, but just look at my hands. My hands look new. Look at my feet. They do too. I got joy when I don't have a picture. I got peace when chaos around me. I jump when nothing unbothered me. I run when nobody's chasing me. I cry when nothing's wrong. What are you saying? This joy that I have, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. That's where I got to let my life speak louder than my chest. Come on, give God a hand praise.
Let your life speak louder than your testimony. Brother Walker, I found out some people be testing lying too. I ain't gonna put that in the sermon though, but I'm gonna say it right there. Everybody got a testimony, but some stuff is a test of lie. You ain't got to try to sound, you tell somebody, look, let me tell you what it does to me. I'm not playing, I'm not trying to trump you. Because my testimony should be pointing somebody back to the cross. And when God do something for you, it's not for you to glory in it, not for you to debate about it, but to help lead somebody to Christ. Then after your testimony, somebody say, listen, who was that man you say that gave you your sight? Where is he at? The blind man said, I don't know. And a lot of people question that, why he said that, because the blind man knew the motive of the Pharisees. They wasn't going to get a healing, but they wanted to kill him. So many theologians say, he said, I don't know where he's at. Because if he done it for me one time, I want to be around so he can do it again. Anybody know God done it for you one time? He can do it for you again. Tremont, I want your life to speak louder than your testimony. Because we can sell a lot of stuff, do a lot of things, but what's going to matter is the life that you live. When people don't know you, say, let them just say something different about that person. Not saying you're going to be perfect, and you still have some flaws and failures, but your life can speak volumes because there's something different about you. And the way it can be different from others because you have accepted Jesus your Lord and Savior. See, accepting Christ does not mean you're perfect. It means you serve a perfect God. That's why I can praise God in the freedom of knowing that I don't care what you think about my past or what I used to do or the mistakes I may have had and sometimes still struggle with. You may never forgive me. But God said, I cast your sins as far as the east is from the west. And not only should I feel that way, but you should feel the same way too. Because God loved you and he will sustain you because you let your life speak louder than your testimony. Give God a hand praise. We stand all over here.